A question people tend to ask themselves is, what is my purpose or inspiration for my actions? For me, it's my mom and my heart and AVID family. My mom, despite her lack of formal education, as well as being a single mother with 5 boys, provides me with lectures about how important it is to be successful, and I want to make her proud. On paper, I am what researchers will consider at risk. I am a Latino male living in a single-parent household. For the last 3 years, I attended a Philadelphia public school with 98% poverty and very few resources to fulfill student needs or even keep them safe. This community, the 15th Police District, is rated for having the highest violent crime rate in the city. For example, during football practice, gunshots exploded in the housing projects behind our school, requiring us to quickly flee the field. This wasn't my first violent encounter, nor do I sadly expect it to be my last, given where I live and go to school. AVID is the oasis in my school. It provides students an anchor to focus, defy expectations, and work with other determined students. I didn't always drink the AVID Kool-Aid, as teachers would call it. In fact, I was actually determined to avoid AVID during my initial schooling in Hawaii. I struggled there. I only cared about sports. I didn't really see a purpose for school. When my family returned to Philadelphia, I thought I had successfully escaped AVID. And I was wrong. I walked into my first class and heard those terrifying 5 words. Take out your corner notes. I sunk back in my chair, despondent that I could not escape. I realized maybe being an AVID student was meant to be my fate. My mother's voice echoed in my head, reminding me that I have no choice but to be successful. Within days, I applied to AVID, bought a huge 3-ring binder, and took a big gulp of the hardening AVID Kool-Aid. I humbly tell you my story because without my mom and AVID, I would not be the confident, driven, focused young man you see before you today. For the past 3 years, my teachers would have said I have been an exemplary AVID student. Or maybe just the past 2 years. The first I may have not fully bought in, I was still perhaps a bit hard-headed. With the support of AVID, my grades skyrocketed from C average to straight A's. In fact, I made honor roll every quarter for the last 2.5 years. I now, to my own surprise and my mother's pride, take all honors classes and still make honor roll. Now I actually like and live by my corner notes. And of course, my heavy binder and TRFs. As you can imagine, those TRFs initially were despised. They hurt my head and make me think in ways I was never asked to do before. I now consider TRFs as valuable as those initially dreaded corner notes. I learned to study with these whipcord tools. I initially lost hope after I saw my initial score for a competitive Philadelphia private Catholic placement exam. Below basic. Ms. Weldon, my AVID elective teacher, wouldn't let me give up. She is relentless, sitting with me after school every day to help me study and complete my applications. As a result, my score went from 14% to 80th% for this. For this critical entrance test. My application also humbly included my honor roll achievements, student government presidency, student athlete awards, and AVID Summer Institute student leader experience. Actually, I want to give a big shout out to the student leaders. I have been accepted to 3 prestigious private schools in Philadelphia. I chose to attend the one providing the best academic supports with scholarship funding, St. Joseph's Prep. People wonder how and why I'm so determined. At first, I didn't quite understand what they were talking about. Now, I see what my mother and teachers sees in me. AVID helped me become a leader. The potential I didn't see in myself, I now see in others and want to push them to achieve their own success. I've learned from Ms. Weldon that everyone has a chance, and there are dreamers and there are doers. And it's up to you to stop dreaming and become a doer, and only then will you find success. This is what makes the AVID system. Teachers like Ms. Conway, Ms. Weldon, and all of you. Teachers who upturn our dreams into reality. Thank you for your time.